Sunil, Kaushik, Ipsita. Okay, so welcome to my channel CMS Biology. Today's topic is ecological association. Before that, I want to tell you that I am also teaching in On Academy. Use my referral code CMS_biology to get 10% discount. My dear friends, today we will discuss about ecology, in which we will discuss about the ecological succession. Right? So important terms with MCQs. We will discuss some important terms. MCQs we will discuss later. So let's see what are the importance of ecological succession. Let's learn in detail. Okay. So let me start. So actually ecological succession is through community becomes theoretically stabilized, but in practice, although community becomes theoretically stabilized, we think that the communities are theoretically stabilized, but in practice it is always dynamic and continue to change slowly and gradually. Remember, the community is never stable, although it is theoretically stable, but actually it is not stable, and it continue to change, always dynamic and continue to change slowly and gradually. Changes continuously occur here. Ipsita, Kaushik, Sunil. Okay. Everyone getting the point? Getting my point? So theoretically you may tell that community is stable, but actually as it changes very slowly, we can say that it is always dynamic and continue to change slowly and gradually. Right? Okay. So the changes replace one community to make way for another. So due to these different changes in the community, that causes and that allows another community or another species to invade, to come. Okay, so the change replaces one community to make way for another community. It will make way for another community to come, right? Okay. Okay, my dear friends, let's move on. A series of a series of more or less predictable events that occur in a community over time is ecological succession. So, what is ecological succession? A series of more or less predictable events. So, some events occur continuously in the in the community, that causes ecological succession, which is also predictable. We can predict what changes are going to occur, right? Okay, so let's move on. The replacement of one community by another until a stable stage reached is called ecological succession. So replacement of one community, continuously one community is replaced by another community, and up to what it will continue. So my dear friends, it will continue up to that point until a stable stage is reached in the ecological succession. So ecological succession means gradual continuous change, right? And that continuous change will continue till a stable stage is reached. Okay, up to that the ecological succession will continue. Clear? Okay, so let's move on. The changes finally leads to a community that is near equilibrium with the environment. Such stable community is called climax community, right? So what is climax community? Everyone comment so that I can easily know that you are getting the points. Yes. Okay, so gradual changes occurs to reach a stable community. Community always tries to maintain equilibrium, to maintain stability, and the community changes with the changing environmental condition. According to the environment, the community continuously changes until it will acquire a stable community, which is known as climax community. So this is important, climax community. Okay, everyone continuously comment so that I can know, I can understand that you are learning. If you have doubts, you comment. I will definitely clear all your doubts in the next session. So do not worry about that, right? So what is climax community? The maintenance of a stable community. As the environment continuously changes, the community living in a specific environment also continues to change, and that leads to a climax community. Okay, right? So let's move on. Seral community. Yes, seral community are intermediate stages in ecological succession before establishing climax community. So what is seral community? We need to understand. Seral community, that is also known as intermediate stage. Okay, so before attaining a stable community, the community continuously changes towards attaining a stable community. While it changes with the changing environment, they occur parallelly. The environment also changes, and accordingly the ecology or the community also changes, right? They both changes parallelly, and finally due to change in environment, the community changes, and it will acquire a stable community, that is climax community. Before attaining that climax community, it will go through different intermediate stages, which is known as seral community, right? Okay, Kaushik, Susri, Pratyasa, Sunil, Ipsita, Pikun. Okay, are you all getting the point? Right, let's move on. Causes of ecological succession. There are three basic causes of ecological succession. What are they? Number one, initial or initiating cause. So the first one is initial or initiating cause. Let's see what are the initial or initiating causes. Okay, Sunil, Kaushik, Pratyasa, Pikun, very good. So initial or initiating causes. What are the initial or initiating causes? Climatic. Remember, climatic and biotic factors are responsible for starting a succession. So succession means we know that gradual changes in the community, right? So this succession or gradual change in the community starts with a response to climatic and biotic factors. Means change in the ecology, the climate and biotic factor, the living organisms and the climate. Depending on that, ecological succession occurs or starts, right? Sirisa, hello. Smarchi, Ipsita, Susri, very good. Okay, Kaushik, getting very good. Okay, so due to climatic and biotic factors, the succession starts. Initial and initiating cause. We are discussing the three basic causes. First one is initial or initiating cause, in that climatic and biotic factor. Next, climatic causes. What are the climatic causes? Climatic causes includes soil erosion, wind, air, etc. Right? Soil erosion, wind, air, blowing air, fast blowing air, that is called wind, and fire. These may cause initiation of succession, right? Damini Sirisa, hello and good evening. Biotic causes. So what are the biotic causes? Interaction among organisms. Interaction among different organisms. How many types of interactions are there? Yes, Kaushik, Susri, Ipsita, Smarchi, tell me. Pratyasa, Pikun, Sunil, what are the different types of interaction? Yes, the interactions may be of two different types. Interspecific struggle, like the struggle. Interaction means what here? Here, interaction means struggle. How they interact with other organisms means they interact for struggle for existence, right? That may be interspecific or intraspecific struggle. Okay, so interaction among organisms, right? Yes, very good. Kaushik, Pratyasa, yes. So these factors either eliminate the existing vegetation or produce bare areas. So what are the factors? The biotic factors or the climatic factors. These leads to starting of succession. and these factor either eliminate the existing vegetation of a particular area and produce bare areas. It will lead to the production of bare areas due to destruction of existing vegetation of a particular area. What may be the cause? Soil erosion may be the cause, wind may be the cause, fire may be the cause, or the interaction among the organisms may be the cause of extinction of the species or extinction of the existing vegetation from a particular area that will lead to an area which is bare, means without any living organisms, right? Susri Swagati, Pratyasha, Sunil, Kaushik, Roni, Sirisha. Okay, very good, all of you. So let's move on. Second one, ACES. So you can Google this one, this term ACES. ACES means, let me tell you that it is the establishment of a specific species in a specific area or a specific habitat. So when a new organism adopt to a new habitat, it requires a specific period of time for its establishment, for proper establishment. So this process of getting accompanied or getting adapted to a different environmental condition or different habitat is ACES, right? Process like migration, aggregation, competition, reaction, etc. allow the effect of change to continue. So changes continuously occurs, right? Okay, Devnik Chotrai. Okay, no problem. Without your name, how can I identify you, right? Very good. So migration, aggregation, competition, reaction, all these affect the process of ecological succession and allow the effect of changes to continue, right? Okay, third one, stabilizing causes. What are the stabilizing causes? Climate permits new community to settle down. So the changing climate may eliminate the local species or the local type of organisms, plants, maybe animals found in a specific area, right? Pikun, Subhasis, okay. So climate permits the new community to settle down and the old or the original community or the neighboring community. The community present in that specific area may eliminate and the community from different area may migrate and settle down here. So this is called stabilizing cause. Okay, so these are the different basic causes of ecological cessation. Next, what are the types of ecological cessation? There are two basic types of cessation. They are, what are the basic types of cessation? We know that primary cessation, number one. So what is primary cessation? Cessation occurs on a previously sterile area. Previously it was sterile without any living organism, and gradual changes, due to gradual changes, new organisms settle down in that specific bare sterile area, right? Okay, Bujuji, can you understand? Can you understand, all of you? Pratyasha, Sirisha, Kaushik, Sunil, Pikun, means Subhasis, Devnik, Smarchi, are you all there? Okay, Ipsitas, Shusri, Sunil, okay. So my dear friends, primary cessation means cessation occurs on a previously sterile area such as a newly exposed sea floor, bare rock and sands, etc. So primary cessation occurs. Very good, thank you Sangeeta, Ipsita, Smarchi, Sunil, Pratyasa, Susri. Okay, so primary cessation occurs in a sterile area such as newly exposed sea floor, bare rock and sands. These are the areas where previously no living organisms were there. Due to cessation or gradual changes in the environmental condition, gradually living organisms started to develop, started to appear in that specific area. So this is called primary cessation. In primary cessation, what happens? In primary cessation, in a bare area where no living organisms were there, living organisms started to appear. Okay, it is very slow because the living organism will start to appear in an area where previously no living organisms were there. First group of organisms to establish in this area where no living matter was present earlier is called pioneer community. So pioneer community, remember this one is very important. Pioneer community means the first group of organisms which appear in an area where previously there were no any living organisms, right? So the first group of organisms, those who appear in an area where previously no living organisms were there, are known as pioneer community, right, my dear friends? Are you all getting the point? Are you all getting what is pioneer community? Reply with yes so that I can easily understand. Okay. Pratyasa, Sangeeta, Ipsita, Smarchi, Sunil, Pratyasa, Susri, Kausik, Devnik, Subhashis. Okay. Okay, fast life in that place. Very good. Causing fast life in a bare area is known as pioneer community, first group of organisms, right? Okay. So normally, what are the pioneer community? The lichens. So lichens generally form pioneer community in barren rocky areas. So in barren rocky area, vast group of organisms who appear in a bare area without life are lichens. So normally lichens form the first group of organisms, that is the pioneer community, right? Ipsita, Pratyasa, Manoj, Subhashis. Okay, so let's move on to secondary cessation, the second type of ecological cessation known as the secondary cessation occurs in an area where a community was existing earlier but destroyed mostly due to forest fire, floods, landslides, etc. So due to some natural disaster, the organisms appearing in a particular area are destroyed. Okay, what may be the cause? The cause of destruction of the organisms of a particular area may be forest fire, floods, or landslides. So due to these different destructive natural disasters, the living organisms of an area are no more found, but previously there were some living organisms in that area, right? Kausik, very good. Secondary cessation. Ipsita, Pratyasa, Pikuna, Subhashis, Manoj, very good all of you. So next, it is comparatively faster process. It is faster than what? Than the primary cessation. Only a few organisms left in that area. These species grow in organic matter. In organic matter form a new pioneer community. So what happens? Only a few organisms left in that area due to natural disaster. Most of the organisms are destroyed. Now only a few organisms appear in that area, few living organisms, and this species is now able to grow in organic matter from a new pioneer community. So organic matter is there because of destruction of the living organisms who were present in that specific area previously. So it is comparatively faster. Why it is faster than primary cessation? In case of primary cessation, or the living organism develop in an area where previously there were no living organisms at all. But here in secondary cessation, there were living organisms. Due to some natural disaster, they are destroyed, but some are even living left in that area, and those left organisms will develop gradually to produce huge number of community of living organisms. So it is comparatively faster than the primary succession. Yes, are you all getting the point? Yes, my dear friends, I am telling you, ecological succession two types, primary and secondary. So if you are getting my point, if you are actively hearing to me, please let me know by telling yes, yes sir, or yes we are getting. There were living organisms before. Yes, Sri Swagati. In secondary succession, before there were living organisms. So here the ecological succession is faster, means different organisms developed very fast as compared to the primary succession. That does not mean it will occur within 2-3 years. It will take hundreds of years, secondary succession. And in case of primary succession, it will take thousands of years, right? Okay. So remember, note, a primary succession may take up to 1000 years to reach climax community. What is climax community? The community which is stable, right? But a secondary succession needs only 100 to 200 years to develop into new climax community, right? Okay, so primary succession may take up to 1000 years to reach climax community, but secondary succession is faster than primary, so it needs only 100 to 200 years to reach a stable community, and the stable community is known as climax community. Yes, Durga Prasad, very good. Yes, Sangeeta, very good. Kaushik, stable community is called, what is called climax community. Process of ecological succession. So the process shows following 5 stages. What are the 5 stages? Nudation. This is the development of bare areas due to erosion, deposition, etc. So development of bare areas. Nudation means nude. Nude means without any living organisms in that specific area. Different causes are there. Okay. Nudation, number 1. Number 2, invasion. In the nude land, gradually deposition occurs and gradually organisms start to develop. Invasion, it's the successful establishment of a species in a bare area. Invasion is successful establishment of a species in a bare area, right? The species reaches this area from some other region. Okay, so the species reaches that specific area from other region, because in this specific area there are no any living organisms, because we are discussing about primary succession, process of primary succession, right? Susri, Kaushik, very good. Durga Prasad, okay. Next one, competition and coaction. Species develop competition both interspecific and intraspecific. For what? For food and space. So what is interspecific struggle? Struggle between two different community, and intraspecific between the same community. For what? For food and space, because these are very important for all living organisms for their survival. So competition occurs and coaction. The competition leads to elimination of species unsuitable for the habitat. So who is eliminated? The unsuitable species are eliminated, are extinct, and the suitable and more adapted or fit community will survive in that specific habitat. Ipsita, Pratyasha, Susri, Kaushik, very good. Yes, food and space, Susri, very good. Fourth one, reaction. So what is reaction? Results in elimination of a community which made way for another community. So here what will happen? The species is eliminated. Which species will eliminated? The species which is weaker and which makes way for another species to come and establish in the specific habitat. So the one which make permission, which allow the other, will extinct this one. So this will allow, A will allow B to come, and B will come, and this will cause the extinction of A, right? So for which the modified environment is more suitable. So the one who migrate to this area, or I mean B, which comes to this area is suitable for B, but the A which was previously here now eliminated or extinct because of changed environment, because this habitat is not suitable for A, and the migrated one, that is B, is more adaptable to the modified environment, right? So this is called reaction. Yes, Susri Swagati, very good. Sunil, Ipshita, Pratyasa, are you all listening to me? Are you all present? Okay. Fifth one, stabilization. Final stage when the community reaches an equilibrium or stability or climax community. So when the community reaches a stable community or equilibrium state, which is called the climax community, yes, that is called stabilization. So these are the 5 different stages through which the primary succession occur: nudation, invasion, competition and coaction, reaction and stabilization. Right, my dear friends? Very good. Shubhashish, Sunil, Kaushik, Susri, Pratyasa, Durga Prasad. Very good. So, types of succession based on habitat. Just we'll have look at this. What are the different types of succession based on habitat? Hydrarch or hydrogear starts in habitat with plenty of water, related with water, so hydrarch or hydrogear. Next, xerogear or xerage, succession starting on a dry bare area like desert, rocks, etc. So depending on, based on habitat we are talking. Okay. Third one, lithosphere starts on bare rock. Fourth one, Samosphere starts on sandy area. Fifth, a succession that starts on saline water or saline soil. Okay, my dear friends, so depending on the type of habitat, different types of successions are there. When it occurs in water, hydrosphere. When it occurs in desert or dry bare areas, it is xerarch or xerosphere. Then lithosphere in bare rock, Samosphere in sandy area, and halosphere in saline water and soil. So this is the structure of primary ecological succession. You can see here. Yes, hydrosphere, very good, Kaushik. Take place in pond and lake. So bare rock starts with bare rock where there is no life. Previously there was no life. So first appears lichen. These are the pioneer stages or pioneers community. Small annual plants and lichens are there. Perennial herbs and grasses are developed from that. Grasses, shrubs, shade intolerant trees develop. Then finally shade tolerant trees are developed, which are known as the climax community. So you can see here it is the climax community. So it takes hundreds of years to get a stable or climax community in case of primary ecological succession. Likewise here, it is the secondary ecological succession. You can see here, due to fire, forest fire, no living organisms are there. In 0 years you can see there was no living organisms, but gradually annual plants appear, then grasses and perennial plants, then intermediate species. Okay, the seral community, intermediate species are the seral community, which are grasses, shrubs, pine, etc. Finally mature oak trees are the climax community, and this will take around 100 to 200 years, right, in case of secondary succession. Clear, everyone? Do you have any doubts? You can comment. You can comment below if you have any doubts. Everyone, do not forget to hit like. Everyone like this video session. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Before ending, a quotation for you: mistakes are proof that you are trying, so do not fear to make mistakes. Keep trying, keep making mistakes and learn from mistakes, but it is better to learn from other people's mistake, right? So my dear friends, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel Sims Biology and hit the bell icon so that you can get notification of all my live classes and my uploaded videos you can get first. Okay, so to get notification, hit the bell icon and subscribe my channel. Do not forget to like and share this video session with your friends. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks a lot. Good night everyone. Keep learning. Good night. Take care. Jai Jagannath.